It's the PG-DND Aftershow behind the screen. All right, welcome to the Aftershow PG-DND. We just finished our third episode. What'd you guys think of that one?
That was fun. Well, poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy.
Actually, no, not poor guy.
Poor thug, dude.
Poor thug, that's it. Unfortunate thug.
I thought it was so funny whenever, dude, my mom beat me up and took my money.
That was really...
I beat her
my
up.
mom beat me up and took my money, so I beat her up and took my money back.
Vicious cycle.
Terrible cycle. Put people up for money. Anyway,
It's a bit slow getting to the combat.
yeah.
But with Tyson being gone, what did you think about him being missing and figuring that out?
I enjoyed that.
I feel like it fit well.
And I feel like it made my character think like,
Man,
is this really worth it to me? And it was like, I feel like I at least owe him.
Yeah.
At least owe him this. Like I can't just leave him high and dry. Whereas in the past he
Yeah.
probably would not have.
I mean, he helped us so much in the other war with the
Yeah.
gate.
And so it was like, it was kind of a conflict for my character because in his past life, he would not have. He probably just would have been like, tough crap.
Yeah.
Cool, free bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'm out.
No, I think that's good. I like
So.
the character development with that.
I guess I'll go next. My character, and personally myself, what I thought about Tyson not being here and Alondra's, his character not being here, is it really made me and my character think like, wow, like, he just seems like a really smart and friendly satyr, but now there's like this hidden dark side we discovered.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like a
Party
second life almost.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I
that's-
mean, but he didn't go.
He didn't go willingly.
Yeah, I mean.
But we
like,
found out that he racked up a gambling.
But
debt.
even the
Oh,
gambling.
Oh, that's what you guys mean.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
it was
true.
like specifically like I knew it was a casino, but then my character was like, wait, is this a gambling debt? Because
Yeah.
like.
Oh no, it's
like-
a casino. It's not a gambling debt.
But like it just didn't seem. It was
Like-
something that a part of him that we didn't see.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It was
So
unexpected.
it's like, what else do we not know?
Yeah. I like
Obviously, though, we don't.
Absolutely. And
We're
Actually,
still
no.
getting
Yeah.
to know each other.
I'm excited to see what the cult of horns, is that
Yeah.
what it was?
that. Yep.
And see what that's all about. That sounds really cool, and I'm wondering what that will entail. What's going on with them? They'll probably just be partying it out.
No, I'm excited to do it. So,
Yeah,
Tyson missing this week was a little unexpected, and I was originally gonna, just to give you a peek behind the screen, I was originally gonna write his kidnapping to happen during this arc anyway, because you are in the area, and so it worked. It was very advantageous for us to have him miss, actually, in the sense that I could throw this in as a viable way to have him gone.
We should call.
I liked being more aggressive during the attack this time.
I know. I'm surprised.
Yeah. I did heal a little bit, but
Yep.
yeah.
You pulled out that Divine Smite right off the gate, and I was like, whoa, alright, sweet, cool. I didn't
Yeah.
think you were going to do it.
I didn't think those thugs would be that tough.
So they're actually pretty, I think
No,
their
we can
CR,
torture
Last
someone.
summoning.
they are. They honestly are. They have low AC. They're beefed up a little more on the hit points.
Mhm.
Their thing is, they don't do a ton of damage, but they can make 2 attacks, which is like, because it's literally just the thug from the monster manual, and it is, I think there's a challenge rating of 1/2, but that alters the more people they are, you know, so, but still the challenge rating should have been well under the deadly for you guys, but, really the one that was just rolling against you was just rolling lucky, because he kept hitting everything,
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you dealt a lot of damage. I mean, you knocked some guys around. You dealt a lot of damage too.
Yeah.
Like you guys.
We need to buy some freaking healing potions. Is what we need to do. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna go. I don't have any healing potions. Never mind.
So, and what's hard with Tyson missing is he is a healer too.
Yeah.
As a bard,
Yeah.
bard have healing spells, and you know his is healing words. We can just across the map get people. Also, you can for Zane.
Lay hands on yourself.
Lay hands yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't take lay on hands though, so.
No, it's part of
You
your
get
thing.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
yeah,
like-
yeah,
Automatically
yeah.
as a paladin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right
it's
about
an
that.
8. Yeah, it's a class feature. So you just have it as part of you. That's
Sweet.
not a spell.
I have one more. Sweet.
Oh, it was fun preparing for tonight.
This was
I'm
really
excited.
It's
fun.
good to be back.
I know it's been a few weeks.
And now
Been
the
on
world
break.
has expanded. I'm liking that aspect as well. Now instead of just this one city, it's expanding like the world.
Yeah, and it's hard for me not to like give everything away to you guys about what's out there, and it's also hard to balance common knowledge, right? Because like Adelphos would probably not know much about the world outside of Akros,
Yeah.
right? Where even though you lived in Akros, Theseus, you would because you would have been studied. You're because of your backstory.
Yes.
And see, for you two, it's really a toss-up at what you know about what's on land and what's not, because you do most of your business.
Yeah. Like
In
Melithus,
or
I
near-
would
in-
know a lot about like Melithus.
You would, for
but,
sure, yeah. But
But
you...
farther than that,
Yeah.
probably not too much.
Yeah,
I
Connor,
wouldn't
you would
know
know
very
most
much.
everything about Melithus and that surrounding region,
Mhm.
because it is more coastal.
For
But yeah.
me, it's more new. Like all
Yeah.
of this adventures, that it's an adventure.
Yep.
I don't know much.
Yeah.
Like a naive Ariel.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I love it.
Basically, but
I appreciated what you did, Connor. You rocked it in the fight scene, running around,
That was so
using your
fun.
bonus action to sprint. That was
Yeah.
really utilizing the
I
the
felt like
weapon's ability.
I felt like I got my character. I understood the combat aspect of him way more this time. Where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I can attack and just run away from you, and like,
Nice.
and just trying to gauge like, okay, I can run around the map so much that it's like, where can I support?
Yeah.
And it was like when
Yeah.
Zane went down, it was like, or when
Yeah.
Theseus went down, it was like, okay,
Yeah.
as much as I want to chase that guy,
Mhm.
I have to go back.
Yep.
I can't just leave.
And that's what I appreciated the most.
At least you didn't have to freaking
Is-
try and grapple a guy 3 times.
I
Why
would just
did
kill
you-
him.
Yeah, why? I don't know why you tried to grab
I
him.
know,
We
I was-
already decided that the leader you
No, but I had tried grappling the one dude, and then they were like, let's actually keep the leader, and I was like, oh.
Well, you tried to capture.
and it was a
grapple one
vendetta
dude.
at that
Yeah,
point.
That's true. It's still so funny. Ready to be grappled again?
I mean-
Stab him.
Gladiator type person, right?
That's true. I mean,
He
you
would
are
have.
your contest is sport, so you wouldn't have any problem wrestling them too. So first day as a free man.
Mm-hmm.
That was okay. That was really cool.
Yeah, that
I really
was
liked
cool.
the aspect of seeing Adolfo's feel free. I thought that was
Yeah.
really cool. Like now that he's been free, he's a free man. I thought that was really cool.
Mhm.
Like on the ship and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there will be more to happen on ships later. That was just a brief intro.
Nice crap.
You guys will obviously run your own ship. So
What's this ship?
I'm also really excited to see just where like everyone's backstories. Like we don't know everyone else's backstories, so we're just as in the dark as everyone else
Oh,
that's
yeah.
listening.
yes,
Yeah.
and it's fun as the DM.
And I think-
I feel like the
Everybody's-
most that we've gotten is like something with
With
you and
Theseus,
the
yeah.
something with you and the Royal Guard captain
Proteus.
and like
Alondros.
Alondros and this whole gambling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's like there really hasn't been a.
I'm ready for it to all come out. Lay it
My
all out.
backstory-
Not me, but
Oh,
It's very-
yeah,
every-
you're gonna have to work for mine.
yeah.
It was weird without Tyson. Not gonna lie.
It was
It
different.
was different. Yeah. I think.
I think he knows his character so well that
Yeah.
it brings like the whole group kind of together.
Yeah.
You know?
I think we should really
I definitely
do a little bit more dialogue with each other and find out more about each other.
I feel like though at the beginning of the episode, you guys did a lot of dialogue with each
Yeah,
other, which
yeah.
was good. It was more like playful banter,
Right.
but that's fine, right? Because that's what it would be if you guys were kind of thrown in this situation anyway, right?
Yeah.
There will be opportunities for you guys in the future to really talk to each other about your. so for you at home listeners, we have the scabbiest
We'll take a
studio
picture.
setup. We'll take a picture and post it somewhere. maybe on the Patreon. But we're in my house. I live in a basement apartment, and I have taped and pinned up blankets surrounding our table to keep the sound from reverberating in this, empty apartment. And
It's not empty.
it's void.
It's a very open floor plan in this.
It is, yeah.
That's
And
very
I don't have any
big
rugs
room.
in here
And
either.
wood floors.
Yeah, it's wood floors,
Right.
0 rugs. I've got a single couch.
Yeah.
So it takes a little of the reverb out, but it was very funny. Connor just came sliding in under one of the blankets. He stepped out for a minute, then he slid in to try not to touch it. 'Cause
And he did.
mid-session, actually, one of the blankets fell down. But it was,
Well, it like one of the pieces of tape like fell off, so it fell a little bit, and then another one did.
yeah.
It was like
Very
totally
bad
like a
domino.
It was like a
I couldn't
clothesline.
see it, but I kept seeing all of you.
Everybody looking up, yeah.
Every time it would move, you guys would look up at it, and I was like, I know it's funny.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for it to like right over
and
top me.
Connor
I've
would just
become
gingerly
one of
like
them.
look up over his shoulder just to see. So, good times. The
Full
things,
blown eagle glare at one time.
the things you do when you start off. But we love it. It's been fun. What are your thoughts on the story so far? Not just this episode, but all encompassing.
All encompassing. It's been awesome.
Yeah,
It
I've
has
really
been
loved
really
it.
cool.
I felt like the beginning was a good setup for, hey, this is why you're all together, and then immediately it was like, okay, here's kind of a goal that you guys can potentially work for. Finding the daughter,
Yeah.
or the heir. Here's a bunch of ways you can potentially get towards that goal, and then now it's like, it just feels like we do one thing and then more layers get added on, and it's like, okay, well now there's this whole gambling thing. It's like, so we go save Alondros, and then what? Like,
Yeah.
do we take care of the beast? Do we, like, is he gonna send more people after us? And it just is like compounding, and I feel like we're getting involved, or the world is becoming real because it's like we're making connections and stuff.
We're slowly seeing our way being weaved into other people's lives and
Mhm.
the politics of the land. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With like whenever
Yeah.
we had sacked the city and then we became the heroes. So now we have a name for ourselves. People know us all across in all of the big pole eyes and the big influential people. We talked to them and kind of made some frenemies, I guess, and
Especially how the different people that were at the war were heading home now.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah.
spread the word.
yeah,
to
absolutely.
This has been fun. It's kind of like living a second life, almost.
In game, yeah. And I appreciate the time that you guys have taken to create your characters and to create the depth of your characters, because that's what makes the game alive, right?
Mhm.
Like what you mentioned earlier, Connor, about the whole fact that, like, oh my gosh, you guys, what? Like, Alondros has a gambling problem?
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
seems like just the most straight-laced guy, you know what I mean? And, it's hard as the DM having an all-seeing eye, knowing what's going on all around the table,
Mhm.
and not being able
You
to
just
tell.
want to persuade
Yeah.
the conversation.
Yeah,
hard
but
being-
even that, but not be able to tell you guys, what's going
And
on.
it's hard being the DM's little brother, so knowing some of that and not telling people.
Right. Matheson, unfortunately, is my little brother, and he's helped me.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, he's my little brother. That's outside of D&D. Inside.
Period.
No, he is. He's been a bit of a soundboard for me to bounce some ideas off of. He's in the dark with a lot of things, though. There's only a couple things that he knows,
Oh,
and I appreciate that he
are
has
we
kept
really
most-
brothers?
It
No,
sounds like
that's-
you want like a divorce from this relationship or something.
You are adopted.
Oh, snap.
It's not a joke. Anyway, well.
It's a joke. He says it all the time.
Yep. I'm winking right now, but it's a joke. So no, but I'm excited to make my goal with this campaign, as a campaign for you players as friends, but also as a campaign for the listener, is to really use each one of your characters' stories what they've been through till now, but also who they are and who they become through the story
Mm-hmm.
to move what's going on.
Yeah.
Rather than creating this block of, okay, I want X, Y, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to happen. Doesn't matter what order it is. I want X and Y, X will lead to Y, which will lead to Z. Instead, it's like, okay, we've got these characters, they have in-depth backstories, they have, emotions, motivations, feelings, decisions to be made. What stories can be built around that?
Yeah.
Which I think is good because you guys build those stories too. It's not just, me creating it. So
Yeah, it's
it's
cool, like getting to know my person better because I can start to explain things around me more, and I can like look in what I have abilities wise and stuff. Like we would have never known there was other people there if I didn't have that ability right then.
Yep.
And
That would have been a bunch of surprise attacks.
yeah.
That would have been a rough
And
round.
so
No,
it's
all
just
of
nice
us.
to get
And I
deeper
was-
into character and knowing it more.
And that comes with learning to play,
Right.
right? I mean, because this is your first time playing
Yeah.
through a campaign,
Yeah.
So, and you're doing great. Don't feel like taking time to read your stuff. I mean, it's
There's,
you.
there's too many.
There's too many rules.
Oh,
The general
I'm
rules,
literally only focusing on my
and that's
person.
good. And you'll be able to. And that's what I love also about D&D is like at some point you'll get down pat what your person can do. You know what I mean? And so you have to check less frequently. Zane will have to check less often about the fact that every time he makes an attack action, he can use a shield to bash somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel super rusty. It's been a minute since we've played
This
campaign.
I know
Yeah.
for
So,
you listener,
3
it's only been
weeks.
for you listener, it's only been a week, but we're recording these backlogged, or we're recording them pre-release, and so it's for us. It's been 3 weeks since we've played. For you, it's only been a week since you've heard us, but or maybe even maybe
I
even.
thought it was gonna
Oh,
release.
yeah, I think no, maybe it won't be even a week. I think we're releasing the whole first arc.
Yeah, it might just be.
It might just be back to back. Well, in any case, for you, it's back to back to back. For us, if we felt rusty in this session, it's because it has been.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Another thing I appreciate that we're doing this campaign that's a little different is not this whole session literally could have been if it was like it could have been okay, roll for your sea adventure and see how long it takes you to get there, and just I don't know, sometimes I feel like D&D gets dragged out
Overcomplicated.
Yeah.
and it's making me think, okay, what can I do stuff during that downtime? Okay, we have a day of downtime. Okay, I want to talk to Thella about everything that she knows about satyrs, and it's get that knowledge, and it's making me play in a different way instead of
It's almost painting the image better.
I hope I don't
Yeah,
go over
'cause
things too fast.
I like it though. I feel like there's a good, and I feel like we'll find
A good
good
balance.
pacing. But personally, I like it because it's
The descriptions help
I don't-
it come alive in my mind.
Mhm.
And those things are what make it more real.
That's true. And it's as far as travel times go, I agree. It's
it's just sometimes
sometimes
it just
travel
gets
time
so
can-
drawn
yeah,
out
it
that it's
is.
okay, seriously,
if I
it's been we
Are
there
we
could be 2 whole episodes of just okay,
us traveling over to
we
go
have
get
5 days to go there. Is okay, you could go through 5 full, you could go 2 full sessions and just
Yeah.
The
make a
days.
perception check for this and make a
Right.
survival check for every 10
and
seconds.
I as a DM have been through that and I've done that, and us deciding to do this podcast was a bit of a, a lot of us listen to podcasts, we enjoy listening to them. That's why we wanted to do this, right? And I think we're trying to take the things that we like from other podcasts and make them our own and amplify them, but also leave out things that we don't like. And I agree. I think that's something that I get caught up in as a DM, but also that I listen to a lot of times on podcasts and just feel so.
Drag.
Just an
Dragging
hour and a
it out.
half of traveling, and yeah,
I'm always
So
let's get to
I
fights.
knew I wanted you guys to get into an encounter
And what I liked,
soon, which is why I have you guys have the night as it was. But I'm not going to make every night that you're in the wilderness like this.
and what I liked about the encounter was that it had purpose. You know what I mean? It wasn't and then you get attacked by a bear. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Or
And
it
you
wasn't
know
just
like
random
religion.
bandits.
it was
as soon as you were
hey, look, there's people we could just go murder and steal from.
like there was
They
a
were paid
reason
to steal
behind
it.
it,
Yeah.
which made it feel more immersive.
Yeah.
They were
It
paid
just-
to get tortured.
So
Well, they're not
Good.
good anymore.
I'm glad it fit.
Guys,
So
why didn't you rummage his body, see if he had anything on it?
well, so there's another. We got that's next
I'm
episode.
not good at investigation. I don't know if
Well,
any
we're all
of us-
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
if
if
any
any
of
of
us
us
would.
are.
Let's
I
see.
know.
Is Tyson good at investigation?
I was thinking about that when we started this session. Actually, I was like, how did I not take
Investigation.
Mine's +1.
Because I
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
feel
have
like it
investigation.
would have.
He has a +3, but he's not proficient in it.
Yeah, I feel like it would
I have
have
a
fit
+4.
to investigation. It's intelligence based though.
It is, yeah.
My dude's not. My dude's not about that life.
At least you don't have -1 perception.
About the gold life.
Negative on perception because your wisdom's a little low. Yeah, it'll be now that we've played.
I'm not
yeah,
wise. I grew up
Nobody
fighting.
has survival.
Mm-mm.
No, like you guys are balanced in a lot of ways, but sometimes it's like nope, nothing.
I think combat-wise, we're bad. We're very
Oh, combat wise, I think you're balanced. I think skills wise that you are lacking in some places.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anybody really has a very good religion.
Combat wise, we could take down
Shit.
everybody in the
There's
village.
+1.
It's intelligence based.
Nope.
But
Definitely
I
not me.
whatever in it.
Oh,
Proficient
that
in
should be a
religion?
+3.
Oh.
In religion,
Yeah.
so that's the best so far.
Yeah, you
Tyson's a +3,
Mine's +1.
but he's a bard, so he gets half of his proficiency in all of his stats, and so that's why he's a +3. He should really only be a +2, but
That's bullcrap.
yeah, it's not bullcrap. It's a bard.
Bullcrap bards.
But no, I'm excited to play again. This will be fun.
We'll have to make
Yeah.
it soon.
We know we will, and I'm excited.
Like right now.
Just kidding. It's late. Yeah, no. No, I gotta get to bed. But anyway, thanks for joining us on Behind the Screen, PG-DND. Credit to Matheson for making up that name.
No copyright.
And don't say that. Copyright.
Oh, copyright.
No, just kidding, just kidding. And we'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye. Later.
Bye.
Love you.
Well, that's it for our after show. We appreciate your support, and if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube to keep up on everything PG-DND. We'll see you next week.